Thank you, Cathaoirleach. I want to raise the issue of the ongoing closure of the peripheral gates in the Phoenix Park. I think we can all agree that Phoenix Park was a magical place to be during the COVID-19 restrictions, and traffic in Dublin was reduced by up to 70%. There were minimal cars that were accessing the park through Castleknock and Parkgate Street entrances, and the peripheral gates were closed and the car parks were closed. And the natural landscape was reclaimed and cyclists and pedestrians prioritised. I think it showed us that we've been getting the balance wrong in the Phoenix Park, but I also think that the OPW isn't getting it all right at the moment either. The traffic has returned now to 75% of where it was, and there is very worrying congestion on the roads around the park, creating long tailbacks in the surrounding areas. It can take an hour at the moment to get from one end of the park to the other. And people who depend on access to the park have been affected, like the Phoenix Park School, Ashtown Stables, zoo goers, employees at Garda HQ, and visitors who use the park as an amenity, and businesses in the area that have just reopened have also been adversely affected. The OPW has announced that it will maintain the closure of the gates, and it has also signalled there will be further measures to address traffic volumes inside the park. But there hasn't been any proper consultation on this, and critically, there hasn't been any alternative transport strategy to deal with the 9 million cars that were in the park last year. You can't just close the gates and cross your fingers and hope that traffic management works itself out. So I would welcome the opportunity for the Minister for the OPW to make a statement about the OPW's plans for traffic management changes and a mobility study on the Phoenix Park, including any public and stakeholder and consultation. And as well, I would ask him for an update on the restoration and the reinstallation of the Phoenix Park gates, which were removed prior to the papal visit in August, now nearly 2 years ago. Thank you very much.